What's the biggest lie you've fallen for? That a fat guy in a red suit traveled the entire world in one night in a sleigh pulled by magic flying reindeer delivering presents to all the good kids. But only the good kids, bad kids can get bent. And he knows who is who because he's always watching. I convinced my sister that the word Mormon was a very bad word. I was 11. I will never lie to you ever again. I knew that was a lie, but I chose to fall for it. Damn, self-blame goes hard now. That getting a master's in a STEM field would get me a great salary job. Decaf removed caffeine from my body, Ida. Y'all, I know what it is. I believe decaf was a way to remove caffeine from the human body. Believe? Once, as a child, they told me that in GTA Vice City there is a secret code for winter to appear, and I even wrote it on a piece of paper. And for a long time I thought that I was simply entering the cheat code incorrectly. We value you as our employee, and the people working here are most important to us. Going to college will guarantee your future success. You're gonna scare the fish away. Shut up. A couple of years ago, I dated a girl who supposedly had a fetish. She asked to pee on me during sex. I really didn't want to, but I loved her so much that I agree every time. But one day during a quarrel I found out the truth. She did it because I was disgusting to her and she wanted to humiliate me like that. When I was a kid, we would often drive a town over to visit my cousins. One of the roads passed through some ponds, one of which had a peculiar-looking branch that had fallen over. I always noticed it, would point it out to everyone in the car, and one day my dad said it was a crocomagator as a joke since we had just watched some Crocodile Dundee before heading out. In my head it made sense. I knew how alligators could lay dormant for months at a time with a low heart rate, so the fact it wouldn't move just meant he was hibernating. Years go by, parents split, my dad passes away, still look out for this crocomagator. Get to high school, still looking out at the pond to look at this fallen tree, not really remembering why. Then one day, I am like 19, my mom, brother and I are driving on the same road. I instinctively check the pond and it's not there. The memories flooded back and I say, God damn it. My mom asked me what's wrong and it took me a bit to stop laughing. But I explained the story of the crocomagator and we all laughed at how silly looking the log in the water, and my dad managed to trick me for years. Supporting the Iraq War in 2000 was 19, but changed my mind as I got older. Cops want to solve crimes. In reality, cops want to close cases, which isn't the same thing. If you work hard and save, you can own the American dream. If you eat fries, you get square nipples. Don't any of you laugh. Okay, I used to be super naive, and years ago, I was walking around with a fat stack of cash in my hand. A scruffy man from afar saw me and approached me asking if he could hold it. Sure, I said, not seeing the problem with a complete stranger holding my money. So I placed the money in the palm of his hands. Then he said, "I'll be right back." Guess what? He never came back. I know you're laughing. Stop. Biggest lie is that a girl in middle school loves you. The government has your best interests at heart. They are totally not in it to make mountains of money on insider trading and dodgy dealings. Money. Pretty much everything you hear in society about positivity and all that. It's all a lie. The earth is round. JK lol. That adulting gets easier. I love you for who you are. When I was a kid, my siblings convinced me that Medusa lived in our attic. That if I work, I too can be the next multi-billionaire.